Hey, what is it, be sexy beast? GhostSickness Tristan here, and today I'm bringing you another fantastic episode of my weekly advice series, Ghostly Advice. Now, today I have emails that are not about girls or sex at all, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. I'm going to get right into it, guys. So I'm going to start with the first email. Hey, Ghost, please keep this anonymous, as always, guys. So I'm 13, and overall, I'm pretty happy with my life, other than the fact that I haven't started puberty yet, like, at all. I feel like I'm missing out opportunities, and I'm different. I don't mind the girl part of it, but all my friends are towering over me, and I haven't grown at all. I get very shy in situations like PE when I am weaker than the other kids, and afterwards in the showers. I'm tired of being like this, and I need some ghostly, brotherly advice. I don't mind if this isn't on ghost advice, but I need some advice, so that'd be great. So thanks again, keep up the good work. I'm a huge fan of you. Hashtag Ghost Army for life, winky face. So dude, what you need to understand is that puberty is not something you can control, okay? You can control like how tall you get, kind of, to an extent, depending on how much you eat. Like, I remember I didn't grow really. I was like 5 foot starting high school, and now I'm like 5'8.5", something like that. But I didn't start growing until high school, and so what I had to do was because I didn't eat a lot as a kid. You know, I wasn't really hungry all the time. I just didn't really eat a lot, so I didn't grow very much. And then in high school, I had like the super, you know, I just got super hungry or whatever, and I kept eating, kept growing, stuff like that. So if you do want to impact your height, give it the best possible chance, is what you're going to want to do is eat as much as possible. You know, all the foods you like, all the foods, you know, whatever. They can be good foods, bad foods, doesn't matter. Just eat as much as possible. But when it comes to puberty, man, you really don't have any control, and I'm sorry about that. And I was the same way, dude. I was a late bloomer, man. And a lot of girls notice a huge difference in, like, me and my voice or whatever between 8th grade and 9th grade. Like, a barely noticeable difference for me, but I guess they noticed it as well. Like, oh my god, Tristan, your voice got so much deeper or whatever. And then I got taller and I grew, you know, in school or whatever. But I was kind of slow. I was kind of not kind of slow, but I was kind of slow to the puberty thing. I was a little bit of a late bloomer in that aspect. And so I was super worried about it. I was like, god damn, man, I want to grow. I want to, you know, grow down there, if you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And I was super worried about it, but you know, I kept talking to my mom, and I was like, Mom, you know, what is this puberty shit? I wanna go through it or whatever, because my mom and I are really cool. So she's like, you know what, don't worry about it, you'll go through it, you know, you're a bit of a late bloomer or whatever. And I remember how excited I was, you know, when I was like 15 or whatever, major voice cracks and shit, all that sorts of stuff. You guys can see that on my videos, how much more deep my voice got throughout the years. But basically, guys, yeah, it's been a huge change in me and stuff like that, and height and everything like that. They're going through puberty. But dude, what you want to do is just give it time. Just be more patient, man. It's gonna be okay. You know, try your hardest in PE. Do whatever you have. Have confidence in what you have confidence in, man. Maybe you're funny. Maybe girls think you're cute. Whatever. Something like that. Instead of being like, oh man, I'm not going through puberty like these other guys. Blah, blah, blah. These girls aren't going to like me, or I'm going to be weak. I'm not going to feel great. So just eat as much as you can and just be patient. That's really the only advice I can give you, man, because there's not really anything you can do in this situation. That is the best way to really go about this, is just don't stress about it, man. You'll get taller. It'll be better. Just trust me. These things resolve themselves. So, moving on to the second email, guys. Hey, Ghost, I'm 12. Very funny and a laid-back person. So, I've been having some trouble in life. I'm overweight. On Xbox most of the day, and my mom died when I was 10. But I'm doing good in school and have a fair amount of friends. I was wondering if you could help me get my life back on track and make it much better. P.S. I'm a boy and my name sounds like... keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Okay, dude, so what I would say to you, man, is what you should do is just start with the slow thing. Start off slow, man. Start off doing one more thing a day. All right, that could be going for a walk. That could be talking to your friends. That could be going out. That could be really anything like that outside of your comfort zone. So start breaking the mold of what you do and stuff like that. Do at home. So stop playing Xbox all day and instead go out and do something. It doesn't really matter what it is, but this will get you in the habit of actually doing productive things and doing active stuff. You know, start a YouTube channel if you want. I don't care. Anything like that to work on your motivation, work on, you know, you said you're overweight, and so I don't know if you want to deal with that or whatever you want to do with that, but when it comes to that, you know, you could just start taking a walk every day, and then you could just start, you know, seeing friends every other day, and then you could just start, you know, lifting weights in a couple of weeks from now when you're ready. So ease into it, man. Start slow and build from there. Build as your motivation builds, you know, stuff like that. Motivation builds motivation. So if you're constantly getting out there and constantly doing things, I'm glad you're doing well in school. Keep that up, man. That's going to be killer. It's really going to help your confidence, and it's just going to be great for you in the long run. So yeah, that's what I'd say to get your life back on track, man. Just start doing things, little things, larger things. seeing friends, going out, you know, meeting girls, whatever, and just relax, have a good time. And, you know, if you want to focus on losing weight, focus on your diet. And like I said, start small, man. Don't try to do this, you know, 0 to 100 real quick overnight. Don't try to do it that way, because you will fail, man. I've tried it myself and I fail. You know, let's say overnight I'm like, all right, so tomorrow I'm going to stop eating fast food, I'm going to stop drinking soda, I'm going to stop, you know, drinking coffee, I'm just going to only eat healthy foods, I'm going to go to the gym all the time, blah, blah, blah. It's not going to be fucking easy, man. It's just going to be too much too soon. So start slow. Start, you know, taking walks every day, and then start going to the gym, you know, 3 times or twice a week, then 3 times a week, then 4 times a week, then 5 times a week, and then cap it at that, and then just keep going, right? So my brother was telling me this: you can miss a day, you can miss one day, but you cannot miss more than one day, okay? So when it comes to going to the gym, when it comes to doing stuff like that, unless it's your rest days or day or whatever, you cannot miss 2 days. Let's say one day you're really not feeling it, next day you better go fucking hard in the paint, because if you don't, you're going to be right back where you started. So that's really what you're going to want to do, man. Start small, build your way from there. If you want to lose weight, go to the gym, work out, try to eat healthier, but try to incorporate that slowly over time. You know, start off drinking more water, going on walks, seeing friends, stuff like that. Moving on to the last email for today, guys. Hey, Tristan, first off, I want to say I'm a huge fan, but I have a problem. So about a month and a half ago, I got caught with weed. Basically, a bag of weed fell in my pocket when I was digging into my pocket to get my dad's keys. Nothing too serious happened, but then a week later, my sister and cousin decided it'd be a good idea to smoke in the house. They did that, and 30 minutes later, guess who comes home? My dad. As soon as he got into the house, he immediately went to me. He asked if it was me, and being the nice brother that I am, I took all the heat. Since that day, I haven't been able to hang out with my friends or do anything really. What do you think I should do? Okay, you know what? Honestly, what the fuck? Why did you take the heat for your sister's thing, your sister and your cousin or whatever, smoking in the house? Now, you already got caught with weed, okay? That's pretty bad. That's bad enough. And when it comes to getting caught with weed, you should have just been like, all right, you know, I'll get rid of it, blah, blah, blah. Here you can go. You can throw it away. And just act like it's no big deal. Just be like, all right, you know what? If it's not a big deal, it's not a big deal. I'm not going to smoke all the time, whatever. And you should not have taken the heat, man. That's the first thing that I wouldn't have done. I'd just say, hey, man, you know, look, I know I have weed on me, but I would never smoke in the house. It's a huge sign of disrespect or whatever. And, you know, don't necessarily rat out your sister, but say, just, dude, it wasn't me. And yeah, I'm sorry, but it wasn't me. I don't really smoke in the house. So first thing I want to do is come clean to your dad. Just be like, brosif, bruh. I did not smoke in the house, and yeah, sorry I lied and said I did, but yeah, so I do still have weed on me or whatever. And lay off the weed for a little while, man. You're fucking young. Don't even do that. But I mean, if you want to, go ahead, but just be smarter about it, man. Especially not in the house or anything like that. And so if she did smoke in the house, I would have just left. If you could have. I don't know how old you are. So yeah, that's really what I would have done. Don't take the heat for this kind of thing. Tell your dad don't tell him what really happened, but just be like, hey dad, you know, sorry about that. I lied. It wasn't me who smoked in the house. I mean, I did have some weed, but I do it responsibly, stuff like that. And if he does have a problem with it, okay, then you're grounded, and that's already done. And once you're done being grounded, obviously hide your weed better, or just stop doing it completely, man. If he's gonna, you know, keep checking in on you, if he's gonna drug test you, whatever, then you're definitely gonna want to stop doing weed. But if he isn't, then keep it low key, I guess. Like I said, I don't know how old you are, so this definitely would affect my advice. If you were like 12, I'd be like, fucking get rid of that shit. But, you know, if you're like 17, 18, I'd be like, you know what, do your own thing, man. I'm not gonna judge. But yeah, man, that's what I would say. Come clean to your dad. Don't do this again for your sister, because that's your fault. You put yourself in this situation. You did not have to take the fall for this, and you did. So, yeah, that's really what I would say to you, man. Don't take the heat for this. Just do your own thing. Come clean to your dad, and be responsible about smoking weed. So, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to smash that fucking like button. Let's see if we can do 1,000 likes. We did with Overflow. I know we can do it, guys. If we do, I don't know. I'll show mad love, and it's just been great. Third advice video in the last 2 weeks. Stay sexy, you beasts, and I'll see you later. Bye.